Also, do you not notice something wrong here? Welcome back, everybody, to Doki Literature Club. That I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. No. Will I really? No. I won't be happy spending every day after school in a literature club. I promise you won't. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. No, please don't.
Perhaps.
Alright, no. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me.
That's true.
Kill me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Poem time. Oh!
Unlock the special poem. Would you like to read it?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Oh. Ha
Okay. That was great. Okay.
Before it was, the first one was Monica jumbled up.
Oh. Did it still have the giggling?
No, there was no.
Oh, okay. Vacation.
You pick them. I don't want any.
Lipstick. Ribbon.
Oh.
Valentine. Cage. Childhood. Pure. Tragedy. Fickle. Jumpy. That's you. Strawberry. Love. Disaster. Dark. Alone. Anime.
I just don't think I have the emotion.
Music. Socks. Shame. Boop. What a lovely poem.
I hate this so much. Oh, fuck me. Hi again, Fire Breath. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. Nah, don't worry. Please worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. I'm back to the Literature Club. It's happening. Fuck, it's doing it again.
What?
You'll notice it. I was the last to come. Nothing else is taken. Okay. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Yeah.
Thanks for. Yeah, that's you.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Fart Breath. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
It is. Have you not noticed it yet? Sorry, guys.
Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. I mean, she makes literature sound like something very hard.
Mm-hmm. Ah, jeez. I actually forgot. That happened the first time too. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. Is the music not driving you wild right now?
What?
Listen to it.
Oh, little changes?
I was like, yeah, are you not hearing that? Also, do you not notice something wrong here?
What, how it's tilted?
Not that, not just that. Okay, look at the corner of the room.
The corner of the room? Like
Yes.
around the closet?
Like, just look at it. Like, look there.
What, like here?
Yeah, like around this area. Do you not see it yet?
See what?
Are you not? Do you really?
What?
Are you not noticing how zoomed in the room is right now?
Zoomed in?
Yes, the room is zooming in more and more. It's tilting, but it's zooming in. Like you can't
Oh,
see.
okay.
You can't see the like. I'm like, how are you not noticing how bigger everything looks?
Huh.
I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you sure just have a big mouth for someone who just flies in over the text. Woo! That should have been the moment you realized it.
Yeah.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Yeah, I can see it more and more now.
Okay. I was like, how are you not seeing it? Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki flops back into her seat.
I'm sorry, Fart Breath.
You should be.
We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Clearly you're not. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read?
No, thank you. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it feels right for me to do something like that if you ask.
But wait, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, if you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if I could jump out the window.
Are you sure?
No.
I just felt like,
Uh-huh.
well, as vice president and all,
Uh-huh.
that I should help you get started on something you might like.
Anything, not this. Yuri reaches to a bag and pulls a book out.
I didn't want you to feel left out.
Mm-hmm.
So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy.
Please tell me it's like the Berenstain Bears.
Green Eggs and Ham.
I'll take that.
It's a short read, so it should keep your attention. Even if you don't usually read.
Oh my god, like that window, like at this
'Cause
point,
it's like,
it's
yeah.
gone.
Yeah, the window's done. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
I don't want to discuss anything. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so kawaii-des?
Oh my god.
She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much.
I love how Far Breath is like acting totally normal.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book.
Phew.
Stop bouncing.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
This music. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ah! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. Seems to be annoyed by something.
I mean, isn't that just Natsuki, though?
I approach her in case she needs a hand. Looking for something in there?
She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up?
That's true.
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
You eat mangoes, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't really admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway?
Heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean?
Basic.
I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves.
One volume?
Just one. Don't stop looking at it. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand.
I'm reading this on my note.
She then turns to a box of manga, and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better! Seeing a box with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world!
That's fair.
I know that feel. No, I don't. I get a closer look at the box that she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
Oh.
If you're gonna judge, go do it through the glass of the door I'll throw you through!
She points to the classroom door.
I like Natsuki.
Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice!
Wait. What?
The tone of his non-existent voice.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait, huh? That line doesn't make sense.
But I'll tell you one thing, Fart Breath. Considering
Whoa, hi. That's right. That she does do that.
In fact,
Nasty pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly what.
Shoves the book right into my hands. Ah, I didn't want this. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe.
Don't just stand there.
What? Nasty grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. I hate this. I hate every moment of this.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like this.
Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together
Oh,
like
we're
this.
gonna get a cute picture?
Don't just say that. Make me feel weird about it.
Nasty crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Didn't exactly expect her to be sitting this close to her either. She's gross. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing, but she's gross. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice.
Aww.
I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I began? Wow, how long has it been since I've read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, you paying attention?
No.
Yeah.
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It seems like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I gotta grow out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot.
Aww.
Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
You say so. Yes, it's fun sharing something you like with someone else.
It's true.
I hate this. Why are we sharing this? I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean?
Huh?
You don't.
That's not. Well, I wouldn't really know.
Oh, do you not have any friends?
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jesus.
Sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. Just because I'm a kid doesn't mean that it's just for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. You're a fucking loser.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room.
Aww.
My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this.
Okay.
At least it's safe here in the club room.
Yeah.
Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Fair.
Maybe. At least you're enjoying yourself, right? No.
So? Jeez, that's enough! Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Oh, fuck. So much. They like... No, stop clicking. Oh, jeez. Sorry. I mean, keep clicking, but... time passes. Jesus Christ, it like triggers my kinophobia so bad. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki.
Yeah?
Suddenly, Natsuki claps straight into me.
Someone's tired.
Hey. Those are good.
The music. Oh my god, it's great.
Yep, those are words. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay?
Oh
Here.
my god.
Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar.
This'll fix everything.
She throws it in Natsuki's direction and just feeds her like she's a wild animal. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again.
Well.
She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
I told you not to give...
She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Fart Breath. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? No, I don't want to. Fuck the poems.
This is amazing.
Oh.
Oh my god. Who should I share my poem to first?
No one.
See how Natsuki's doing after all that.
I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Huh?
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. You're not worth it.
Eh? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things.
Shut up with your stupid facts.
In fact, remember how I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours.
Wow, Farbreath's like way more caring straight off.
I hate him with a passion. Like Monica said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem, and yours is really bad! You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like! You ruined it. Hope you're happy.
Oh, sorry, that's it. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in the throat.
You're so... You don't understand anything, don't you? I already told you. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that.
I'm sorry.
Just Farbreath's like,
Yeah.
let me mock you by talking like you, Natsuki.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if that's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
You're fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Oh, it's the same one from the first time.
Eagles can fly.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. That's fucking it. Yeah. Told you it sucked.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Like my hair. What the fuck is going on here? How do I have like one, like a clip with like one bang flowing over this way? How do I have hair dripping down? What is happening?
There's like 2 to 3 hairstyles going on.
Yes, she could not decide on one, so she just picked all 4. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Didn't it hit you hard? Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay.
Okay.
Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it felt. I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Fucking 1000 IQ Natsuki helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. You ever do MLG?
Major League Gaming.
Scrub? I'm glad you're learning something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. Why do you sound like a toad from Mario? I decided to humor with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone else is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
That's fair.
Great. Who should I show my poem to next?
Yuri!
Fuck.
Hi.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading because it's only 20 words.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not.
Okay.
I just need to put my thoughts into words.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
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 This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Sure. Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure.
Great.
I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No. Did I just raise my voice?
Not really.
I'm so sorry.
Whatever. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What are you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together.
Sure.
The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Tell me more.
That was
Oh, sorry. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for.
Uh-huh.
There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though, little bitch.
Bias? Bitch? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
No, you shouldn't.
Sorry.
Okay. It's fine. So I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, or to me, or to Natsuki. Who cares? Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Larry smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
You should be. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Because you write in cursive. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Oh,
Gross.
crazy compliments there. Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I liked the poem. I guess that was good too. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Unlike what I'm doing.
It wasn't too short?
It wasn't too long.
I usually write longer poems.
Please don't. Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
I prefer extra hot.
Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into Ghost, Yuri?
Suddenly Winnie the Pooh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Fart Breath.
Oh, bother. Really? I must have totally missed the point then, because I really didn't understand any of this poem.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way.
Okay, Yuri.
I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really.
Uh-huh.
Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Sure.
I'm sure we will.
I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Please don't.
Well, I guess it's time for Monica.
Great. I'm actually curious because, I mean, it's looking like they're all showing up here today. That's weird, like, you'd think, but no. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, it's just, there's just something weird, like, okay, never mind. But okay, so what we're doing is that we're keeping the file folder up on like the side so that we can see it. And I guess like because I'm remembering how things happen, I'm like, wait, okay, never mind. Hi, Far Breath. Having a good time so far? No. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. No, you're not. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up, because I have no control. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? No? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Fart Breath. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? You're a boy, and we're girls. How could they ever get along? But it's that sort of barrier that we're all learning to get past soon. No. I hand Monica my poem. It was delicious. I like it, Fart Breath.
Tasty.
Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. You should feel embarrassed by that. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you.
Is that your tip for the day?
She'll cling to you like a puppy.
That doesn't sound like a positive thing.
Natsuki's dad doesn't have her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Welp.
Monica, maybe you shouldn't be dropping that on people. Like, us. Like, we're kind of a stranger and stuff.
But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know.
That's not the response to that, Monica.
Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? It's not petite.
Guess.
And don't worry, I'm not very good. Sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burnt eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking, or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
Cool.
So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines.
Yeah.
When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Like Shakespeare. You ever read Shakespeare? If you don't know that, then you're really basic. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. No. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today.
Cool.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Fuck. Guess that's everyone. Should we Oh.
Oh.
No. Do you see it?
Am I looking for it now?
I glance around the room.
Hey, Sayori.
I love how you're laughing about this. Oh, Jesus. That's interesting. That's not when it popped up last time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, it popped up later. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into.
Yeah.
Across the room. Let's talk about what's across the room. Monica's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, talking shit about me, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? It's not even Japanese!
Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing!
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy! Iggy Azalea, you dumb bitch.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Don't you fucking call it cute! Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up! Don't you see the poster behind the wall? How can not be cute!
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Well, you failed! Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
I don't want to hear it. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. Barbret did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me.
fuck you!
I appreciate the offer, but I have spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Barbret liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up and the music turns off.
Music
Great.
turns off.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Oh. Eh? That's not what You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Fart Breath appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Well, you know what? I'm going Super Saiyan! I wasn't the one whose moves magically grew a size bigger as soon as Barbret started showing up!
Natsuki.
You can't stop my Super Saiyan flow!
Natsuki, that's a little...
That doesn't involve you! Your boobs are fake too!
Taking out your own insecurities on
That's right, I
others like
forgot.
that.
Oh, Jesus.
You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch!
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
Well, you know, sometimes your lifestyle determines your death style.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
First of all, my hair is perfectly fine. Look at Monica's dumb haircut. Yeah, go on. Let Barbret hear everything you really think. I'm sure it would be heads over heels for you after this.
Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here.
Heart breath. She's just trying to make me look bad.
Uh-huh.
That's not true. She started it.
Oh, okay. I don't know, maybe try Natsuki? That'd be a good idea. Oh, well, maybe not. Okay, well, okay. Alright. Why, hello there, Monica. I do remember that.
Oh, that was great. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Fart Breath. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, or the text, so that the text doesn't just squeeze up on the left side, okay? Great. Alright. Wonderful. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Ha ha! Some president I am, right? I don't have my shit together. I can't even confront my own club members properly.
That was fantastic.
I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? No.
Sure.
Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Uh-huh.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom.
Bye. Oh, you're crying.
She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like those are two friends you don't need anymore.
I thought that was a good line read.
Yeah, it is perfect. What
I didn't mean it.
do you mean line read? I read the line perfectly.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you, whatever you said. I
Yeah.
have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Yeah.
Fart breath. Please don't hate me.
I
Please.
hate everybody.
What I love is that this is day 2. Day 2 and all this is going.
I'm not like this.
Yes, you are.
There's something wrong with me today.
There's something wrong with all of you every day.
It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me as if she wants to say something. She keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
That's the airplane, okay.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
Oh.
It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Fart Breath.
I don't want to talk about your book.
It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble, but
Oh, jeez. That one got me finally.
Next time on That's Actually Funny, I was ready for that one. I knew that beat. That beat I knew.
Yeah.
Next time on Doki Doki Literature Club. Fuck.
It's poetry
Me.
time.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, let's see.
Yay.
I'll do your weird...
Always one.